And we're live.
We are live yet again. Welcome back to the first sober podcast of Pre-Rolling with Ben and Tracy.
October 2nd. How's it been?
Yesterday I didn't have any energy, didn't want to do much. But a little backstory, I drink almost every day. I smoke cigarettes almost every day, and I put a dip in 3 times almost every day. So it's been pretty fucking rough, to be honest with you. But today I feel good, a lot of energy, but I feel moody.
Yeah. I don't do any of the things that you said. I just smoke marijuana pretty regularly.
Yeah, well, I don't think I added the marijuana, so that too. I've quit 4 things.
Yeah, just the one for me, and man, one night and my dreams have been fucking crazy. I woke up 3 times last night having crazy ass dreams.
That's insane. I had a crazy dream, just vivid. I don't normally remember my dreams, but I did last night, so it's pretty cool.
How was it getting to sleep?
I fell asleep fine.
I had to completely exhaust myself yesterday.
Yeah, did you run? You ran yesterday?
I went to jiu-jitsu in Owasso. Got home at 9:30 and then went on a 2.5 mile run. And then got home, showered, did laundry, ended up falling asleep around midnight.
Damn.
Got up at 5:30 and woke up 3 times in that period with some bullshit dreams that would never happen to me if I was smoking marijuana.
That's like really scary dreams?
Just like weird as like fuck, like just like people in my dreams I was like that didn't make sense, like no correlation between these people.
No shadow people yet?
Yeah, no sleep paralysis yet. I'm sure that'll happen tonight. And I just can't help but just be really fucking pissed off because I think this was my idea.
Yeah, I think so. I've been wanting to do something like this just because I was really just stacking up bad habits like they were fucking Legos.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how I do.
We should have, instead of taking them all away at once, we should have done it like Jenga. And just
like wean ourselves off of shit?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I only have the one, but
I'm just going to do it all cold turkey.
Yeah. Man, it's really not that bad, though. It's just like...
No, I've had more nicotine cravings, to be honest with you, than anything else.
Yeah, see, I'm not really having cravings. It's more just like just damn, I just want to get high.
Yeah. It's like, damn, my brain would be a lot more cool if it was high.
Yeah, I mean, I still, I'm still out there, but we talked about this earlier, just, and like you just said, moody. Just sometimes shit that wouldn't normally piss me off. I'm just like, fuck you,
Yeah, like I said, I am preemptively mad at people for things they haven't done yet. Like, this guy's going to piss me off later, and I'm already mad. And I don't even know if it's true. I just assume that everybody's going to make me mad later on, and I'm just in this state of limbo waiting for it to happen. But I just need to get past that and realize I'm just mad because I can't do my fixes.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we didn't even fucking do this at the beginning, but thanks to everyone who has listened to episode 1 or episode 2, and if you've listened to both, especially thank you to you.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. You guys deserve the good food and
orgasms.
More orgasms than you
from
had
other
before.
people, and you deserve to smoke weed and drink or do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, get vicariously fucked up through us.
Yeah, for real. Do it for us, because we're not.
Yeah, but as you guys know, I should probably cut back on drinking if you listen to the last one. I had a whole beer and I was a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, just the one. It's crazy how much you don't even sound like the same.
No,
like you were speaking in cursive.
I was big time speaking in cursive.
It was
like calligraphy cursive, like old English. They took their time to write it down cursive.
There was some parts that you were speaking in hieroglyphic. Wasn't even a
At
language.
some point, I felt the Holy Spirit and spoke in tongues.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but I did. But I had a really good time that night, so I appreciate all you guys for listening to it.
Tonight at jiu-jitsu, wrestling.
We're doing wrestling practice.
We're going over a little bit of wrestling. That'll be fun.
What are we going over?
He told me, but I think the whole time he was telling me, I was just like, fuck, I hate being sober. No, we're gonna go over some double eggs, some single eggs.
Oh yeah.
I think a duck under.
And the reason we're doing this is for that kid that's just now starting.
Yeah,
Does he not have any experience?
I think because the wrestling class is normally on Tuesdays, and we ended up, in Owasso.
Yeah.
I think we're just. Plus, it'll be good for anybody and everybody to learn, and there's some people that show up on Wednesdays that just can't make it on Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's one of the things about jiu-jitsu. I've not been doing it very long. I don't even know how many weeks I've been doing it. Maybe a month, a little over a month.
In the last podcast, I said, how many classes have you been to? You said 11, 12, and you're like, but it may be less than that, maybe like 10. And I was just like, that's all right there, bud.
Yeah, I think you should have asked me any questions last time. But I think the hardest thing, one of the things is some people are standing up when you start. Some people are just laying down like they're about to get their diaper changed. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
That was one of my first things that I thought
just didn't know how to start.
Super confusing. How do you start a match?
Yeah.
So I think going over double legs, single legs, and shit like that'll be good. And that's why we went over guard passes last week, and that was awesome. So I'm excited to just keep going.
I want to talk about that fat ass I rolled with yesterday.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this fucking guy, and this poor gentleman, he caught me on October 1st, first day of sober October, and I'm not in a very good mood, but big dude, he's he's just a belly, but I watched him roll, and he knew a little bit, he knew what he was doing. He's a blue belt, and we're rolling. I take him down, choke him, no big deal. The next roll, I take him down. I get a little overzealous going for an armbar, and he rolls on top of me, and then I just immediately flip the position, roll back on top of him, and I'm a little pissed off because he got on top of me, and I start doing what I call a rape choke, which you've been victim to it. It's where you literally, and we don't think rape's funny, but it is fun to joke about.
Yeah, I like the joking about rape.
I like to joke about things that you're not supposed to joke about.
Yeah.
That's sober, high, drunk, whatever,
It's just how I live.
And so I'm hitting him with the rape choke, and then I let it go because I was really just doing it to make him change positions, just to kind of piss him off. And he called it a neck wrap, which is fucking stupid. He goes, nice neck wrap, like in a condescending douchebag voice, like I didn't just choke his ass, a minute before that. So as soon as he says that, he starts to move his arm, and I just take an arm bar. Well, I don't crank it real hard, I'm just controlling it, and but he tries really hard to fight out of it. So then I put a little more pressure on, his elbow pops, and he just freaks out. It's like, you fucking, he's basically calling me a rookie, saying I should have let it go before that happened. I was like, well, the biggest rookie move in here is not tapping when you're in pain. That is the rookie move.
The first thing you learn about jiu-jitsu, if you're uncomfortable, tap.
The very first thing.
You don't have to be in dire danger. If you're brand new and you're just like, fuck, this is the weirdest fuck, I don't know what to do. Sometimes you tap.
Especially in practice.
Yeah.
It's not like...
Especially in practice.
It's not like it was life or death.
I've done the old cardio tap, bro. When you're so fucking winded, you have to fucking tap.
The old cardio tap. I've never been a victim to the cardio tap.
Well, yeah, I have for sure. But I feel like I'm going to be in a lot better shape by the end of this month. So I'm excited to just see how this all goes together.
So the second part of our Sober October challenge is the running.
I have not put any miles in yet, but I will, I hope. And you've done 2.5?
Yeah, that's not 10.
That is not 10. 10's insane.
I really, I think the whole time leading up to this, I thought this was all going to be, it's super easy to talk about until you get to it. Yeah. And then I realized how much time I don't have to run 10 miles.
Oh, yeah.
That takes up a lot of time.
Work, training, trying to sleep, eat. You don't have very many hours left, really.
Yeah.
Honestly. I think I'm going to get up, maybe. I want to at least run 30 miles this month, so that's like a mile a day.
Oh, yeah. Or you could do 2 miles.
That's 60. You think you could get 100 miles in this month?
That'd be fucking crazy. Let's see, what is... Yeah, I could definitely do 5 miles a day if I like really focus to it. But then again, it's just like the same thing. Like, do you have time?
Yeah. I mean, some days you have time, sometimes you don't.
And on the days you do have time, you're just like, fuck, I never have time to just chill.
Well, chilling's not a thing this month, bro.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know how to chill sober.
It's just like you're more content when you're not sober of just doing nothing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
I mean, in 2 days, I'm just like, you know, it's crazy. I didn't want to. I normally like to go home and nap after work.
Yeah.
I could not fucking nap if you put a gun to my head and was like, you better fucking fall asleep in the next 10 minutes. I'd be like, sign me up for that eternal nap, son.
I'm hoping that it's really shitty at the beginning and it's painful and it sucks, but then it gets really nice and I enjoy being sober. It's like a woman that gets fucked in the ass for the first time. It hurts and she hates it, but if she gets fucked in the ass enough, you know, a little later on, it's kind of nice. So that's what I'm hoping this is like. That like by the end of this month, I'm going to really enjoy being sober.
I don't know if I'm going to ever enjoy getting fucked in the ass.
I think you might.
You
ever tried it?
No. Exit only.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. I'm more excited to see how I feel at the end of the 30 days versus the process.
Yeah, the process is ridiculous.
The result's always cool.
Yeah.
The result, everyone always wants the results.
Yeah.
This is our first sober podcast for sure.
And we need to give a shout out to some people that we promised. There's a wonderful, he might be a FedEx driver. I don't know if it's FedEx.
U.S. Postal
Service.
Or just Amazon.
Maybe Amazon Prime or whatever. But shout out to Big Nick.
Yeah, Team Big Nick. He's just, he'll be on the podcast soon, actually. We're going to start having guests after this episode. This is our last, well, maybe not our last episode of just us, but...
No, they're definitely going to be a few of these all the time.
We definitely don't have enough guests to go on forever.
Yeah, no, you're going to hear a lot of me and him just bullshitting all the time. But we're going to try to get some guests pretty soon. And any questions you guys have or some topics you want us to talk about or anything like that, drop a comment. I'm really curious. I will talk about anything.
We will talk. Because
if you have Q&A, if you want some questions for me or Tracy, just drop them in the comment section. We'll hit it up.
You know, we can only talk about weed and aliens and porn so much. You know.
Yeah, we've only had one comment, and it was by our friend Brett,
who is actually going to be our first guest.
Yeah, he is. So.
And you can't wait. You guys are actually going to see the...
we're
waiting. We were going to... I was talking to him about having him on today, actually, but he wanted to wait until you guys saw the Joker.
Yeah, he wants to talk about the Joker, so we will be spoiling the fuck out of it. So we're going to watch that tomorrow night.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Shit. Should I see it, then?
I mean, you can come after jiu-jitsu to get the tickets with me and Brett.
You're getting the tickets tomorrow?
We tried all day to get the tickets, and the site kept crashing, bro. So who knows? We might have to wait, but we'll see.
Oh shit! Yeah, I think I'll just chill on that then.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah, and you're not as big of a movie nerd as me and Brett are.
I didn't even know this. How long is this? I didn't even know this was a thing. This Joker movie.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know until you fuckers.
It's a big fucking deal. It's
not that big.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you're in your own little bubble, kind of.
Fuck you.
I feel like one thing that's really cool about you, I'll be nice this time. I'm not just going to call you...
Tracy's a douche. Fuck Tracy.
I feel like you're focused on the present more than a lot of people I know. I'm very future and past oriented. I like to think about history, and I like to think about what's going to happen in the future, and you're just kind of worried about right now.
Yeah.
But I think that's cool. That's a really good thing. So you kind of stay in your own bubble in certain regards.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot going on to focus.
You're always doing like now shit, like because right now you need to be training, you need to be doing this or that.
This whole podcast, I've been repping out push-ups. Just nothing like I'm.
He hasn't gotten out of push-up position.
Yeah, and I'm naked.
And his dick is not touching the floor.
And short arms too. So. Oh shit, man! My brain is firing off a lot less.
Yeah, less firing. I don't know. It'll all get better. Is there any news or anything cool you've learned about recently?
I don't care to look at anything. I'm not interested. How about the Patriots just fucking beating the Bills?
Oh, that was amazing. That's their defense did fucking insanely good.
Yeah, but Tom Brady sucked a fucking dick on fantasy.
Tom Brady looked old. Tom Brady looked like he was season final.
We're in a fantasy league with Nick, who we shouted out earlier, the Papa John's guy, the driver, the pizza delivery guy.
He drives around.
He delivers something or picks up stuff.
Packages, a large sausage. I don't remember.
I don't know, man. He once tricked me into eating a dog treat.
Yes, and then they tried to trick me into it, in which I immediately knew it smelled like a fucking dog treat. But I have dog.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20 as fuck, but
how was it?
Honestly, because it was one of those bacon flavored ones. I feel like I spit it out because they all started looking at me funny and laughing.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they wouldn't have said anything, I might have just ate it.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad,
They have these like gourmet dog treats, or they're like fancy ones, and I've bought some for my dog.
Yeah.
They're expensive as fuck. I ate one. It tastes like fucking human cookies.
So you ate one on just...
They smelled that good. I'm like, fuck it. I'm trying this. I ate more than one.
No, you didn't.
I swear. They were fucking great.
Oh.
Some of those dog treats are crazy good.
I'm going to guess this is pre-sobriety.
Huh? Pre-sobriety? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. I was definitely...
Do you think they would... How has food been? Does food still taste good?
Not as hungry.
Really?
Yeah, my appetite's gone a little bit. Like, for lunch, I pretty much just drink a Gatorade and find something at the gas station to hold me over. Then I eat when I get off work. I've been skipping breakfast the last 2 days. I'm just not feeling it.
See, I never eat breakfast, but...
I do because I wake and bake.
Yeah, I wake and bake too, but I don't really get the munchies. I like crave drinks.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Pepper, or like something fruity, like a Gatorade or a Body Armor or some fucking just anything that's not boring old plain ass water.
Like fucking some pancakes with waffles, because they're better than pancakes.
Oh shit, son! Waffles are still good as fuck.
Waffles and peanut butter. No, that's still good. I'm just like I don't find myself saying, "Hey, I'm hungry," or like raiding the pantry. That shit's not happening anymore.
You don't find yourself saying, "Hey, I'm hungry," like that. But before we did this, we had to go get fucking food.
I have to eat, but I don't have any groceries here. I gotta eat before jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Do you though?
I always do. At least one meal, and I give myself a couple hours, and I feel real good.
Well, there's your fucking problem. That's why you suck. Hungry dog's a mean dog.
I think I suck because I'm brand new. Or maybe I'm just naturally bad.
Nah, you're not doing so bad.
I've sucked at a lot of things in my life. We'll see.
Nah, you're doing good. You're improving.
Yeah, I feel like I'm improving, so it's fun.
Do you normally roll stoned?
I've only rolled sober my first one, and then once you were like, are you high? So after that, I just got high, so I could match it.
Yeah, so we could be on the same wavelength.
Yeah, so this will be my first one since my first practice sober.
I wonder if we're gonna laugh as much.
No.
I bet we do.
You're gonna get pissed off at somebody.
Me?
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna get pissed?
At somebody. Somebody's gonna say something.
No.
You get low-key moody when you're in super competitive mode. Very quick to... No, you don't get super mad, but you definitely...
Well, I just see...
You're always like, this guy's kind of fucking pissed me off.
Well, I see... Because for me, I just... Like, I'm just always trying to... I just want to improve. I just want to improve. I want to improve. I'm not too good to learn anything. I'm always just focused on improving, and I see people that maybe aren't as skilled, not with the same attitude, not with the same drive to improve, and I just can't understand that. But which is fine if
you can't hold the world to your standard, though.
No. Well, that's what I was gonna say. I don't hold everyone to my standard, but if you say you have the same goals as me,
okay.
If there's people that say they want to do these things and they want this and they want that, but their actions just show a completely different set of goals.
Oh yeah, if you truly want something, you're gonna go out and do it. I believe a lot of people are all talk. a lot of people use their goals as a way to like flex on somebody. Yeah, I want to do this someday. Like, oh, that's cool. But yet you ain't done shit. You're flexing with some future idea of yourself that doesn't even exist. And the only way that person can exist is if you manifest it every day. If you want to be a fucking fighting champion, you got to act like a fighting champion every fucking day until you get there. And then you got to keep going.
Well, Nate Diaz is the BMF champ right now. He's defending his belt against Jorge Masvidal. And he smokes weed. Should I start smoking weed?
Oh, maybe you should wait until October 31st at midnight.
October 31st at midnight.
Halloween podcast.
Oh, yeah, we are gonna...
Dude, let's get a camera by then, and we could dress up in costume and get stoned.
Oh, we could in costume? I'm just gonna be Tom Brady.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna... and you can just be... Well, I was gonna say Ellen, but that's just you.
I'm gonna be Rocky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could be Rocky. He's got an Italian stallion robe that I think he wears every night.
It's a bathrobe. I wear it every time I get out of the shower.
I think whenever I'm not here, I think he just wears it, but he never ties it shut. He just has it open.
Oh, no.
Just wears it, just dick flopping and everything.
Yeah. Except for when I'm cold, and it's like Groundhog's Day, it saw its shadow, and runs it back in there. But...
We may not be able to put this on fucking anything, bro.
Why?
We're fucking boring.
We can cut out the dead space if we need to.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
I say we just keep posting, man. Rep them out.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
This one hasn't been bad at all.
You know, Larry is gonna be on too.
Yeah, I'd love to have Larry on.
I told him we could do it during Sober October too, so we're not just fucking stupid.
Yeah, Larry's a good instructor. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's taught me a lot of shit, and he's so cool about like just like not, you know, being like only train here. You know, I mean, we go elsewhere. We go to a lot of places. We've been to a couple of places, and he's always open to ideas, and he never shuts down my creativity. No, I could come up with something totally crazy, and he'll just be like, "Yeah, try it."
I think that's what's cool about jiu-jitsu is the evolution. You don't, even if you learn something, it's not over. There's more.
Yeah, we learned a lot of cool shit last night, actually.
Yeah.
From I'm not gonna say where we went, but in Owasso we learned a lot of cool shit.
Nice. Yeah, I only go 3 days a week because I need to recover. Because it wears me the fuck out.
Do you think that with this Sober October you might just like get in better shape real quick? You might just start coming more or staying for the 7:30?
I think I'm gonna be so bored and wanting to wear myself out that it'll probably happen that I'll start staying for both classes and coming on the weekends.
Yeah, definitely.
But this weekend I'm gonna go to the fair at some point.
Damn, Sober October at the fair. I'm glad I went last weekend.
Oh, fair sounds shitty. I'm gonna sell my tickets.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's no fun.
You hadn't thought about that, huh?
Not at all. No.
See, there was a lot that I didn't think about whenever I'm going to Edmond.
Yeah.
And you know, I have a jiu-jitsu tournament. I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to Edmond.
Yeah, you're gonna see the boys.
Yeah.
Sober.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna break, one of the two.
Yeah. Well, if you break, let me know. But I really wanted to go all month.
If
I break on weed, I'm not gonna be as mad. But I have to quit drinking and smoking. That's fucking stupid.
Really? Well, shit. Let's just do that then.
No, it's not fair. You need a challenge too.
All right. Well, I just have to double your run miles then.
I'd be down with that. That'd probably inspire me to run more.
If we could if we could smoke weed, but I have to double your run miles, that's a challenge. We could do that.
I don't know. I'm going 30 days, dude.
I feel like we've already made it a thing. We got to do it.
We have to.
But it's fun to joke about.
Yeah, I really want to see the results.
Yeah, it'll be.
Because that'll let me know, puts everything in perspective, how much it affects me. And shit like that.
Yeah, because everyone says it doesn't affect them, but they don't fucking know. They've been doing it so long.
Yeah, they have no idea. Everything affects you.
Yeah. Fucking the air, the Wi-Fi in the air affects you.
Yeah, and I'm thoroughly a believer in that.
What was that thing you were telling me about the 5G?
So apparently 5G, the waves that the 5G connection gives off can, if you're close enough to it, can increase the temperature of your brain by like 2 fucking degrees.
So it gives you a fever.
I guess
that is a fever.
And I got this information off the Alex Jones podcast, so I'm throwing that out there. But yeah,
I mean, he says a lot of wacky shit, but obviously some of the shit he says is got to be legit because they censor the fuck out of him. I mean,
he's banned on all platforms. He's clearly nailed some shit.
You know, the first time I heard of his website in my neighborhood in fucking Verdigris, Oklahoma, there was a stop sign that had an Infowars.com sticker on it.
Hell yeah, brother!
And in the fucking on a back road too. Like who the hell did that?
Somebody prepping out there, dude, waiting for
someone who's woke as fuck. That's who.
Yeah.
But yeah, what the fuck? And then so if the 5G's doing that, I really do think about that sometimes. Like the Wi-Fi signals in the air, like that can't just be just not affecting us.
No, we're definitely getting cancer or something from
it. Or maybe it's doing something cool like making our dicks bigger.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
not mine.
Doesn't look like it's working on you. Yeah.
Hasn't worked on me. Still looks like a button on a fur coat.
Drunk Ben likes to pull his dick out.
I mean, I'll pull my dick out right now.
It's been out. It's been out for 26 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind getting naked. So I've never been ashamed of that type of thing. I always thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And like junior high, we'd all have to shower, after sporting events because we practiced in the morning before school. Then we'd get bussed over to the school, so we'd all have to shower together. And there'd be there'd be two showers. All the kids that showered in like their underwear and stuff, they were afraid to get naked. And the other showers, all the naked dudes, we would always sprint in there and just pee all over them and run back out.
Oh shit! Tell that story that you were gonna tell the other day that we had to cut out.
All right. So we were in 8th grade, and my buddy had a birthday party, and we were outside, we played some football, impressing the girls and stuff, having a good time. The night got crazy. We ding dong ditched people. We ran around the neighborhood. One of my friends almost got shot because he knocked on some dude's door, and that dude was sketchy, I guess, and pulled a gun out on him.
Oh, shit.
So at some point in that night, and I'm 13 years old, never... I've kissed a girl, I think, at this point, but nothing else. No.
How hard was your dick on that
finger
kiss,
stuff.
During that kiss?
Huh?
How hard was your dick on that first
My first kiss?
Yeah.
I had my first kiss before this story. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't hard at all because I really didn't want it. It was a truth or dare game. I was like, God, I can't say no, but I really don't think she's cute.
Ah.
Yeah, so that happened. But back to the birthday party. We're just going all out in this neighborhood, causing a ruckus. And we somehow get these girls to go streaking with us.
Yeah.
And 13-year-old Ben's pumped. How hard was that then? Pretty damn. fucking crowbar.
Oh yeah.
So we were fucking.
So were you hard dicking it when you were streaking?
Yeah, during a sprint, it kind of sounded like a constant doing. Like those door stoppers.
Oh,
that's what it sounded like the whole time I was running. But anyways, so we get that to happen, which my mind is blown about already. So that happens. Everybody's just horny as fuck because we saw naked girls in real life. So that was fucking cool. So the girls leave, and my friend, it's his birthday. He blows up a condom and ties it off, and he's playing with it, hitting people with it, and he pops it. And then he says that he jerked off in one and convinced one of our buddies to blow it up. So
wait. So he said, "Hey, I jerked off in this condom, blow it up."
No. After my buddy blew it up, he's like, "I jerked off in there," and he's never denied it to this day. So who knows?
He's never denied what?
That he didn't jerk. So he probably actually really did jerk off in there.
Wait, how did that motherfucker not know there was a load in it?
I don't know. That's why everybody's kind of weird. Is he lying or not? Anyway, this dude, we get revenge. This is what this story is about. The sweetest of revenge.
Is this your best revenge story in your life?
It's a pretty good one. Because everybody's pissed off at this dude because I feel like there's a line. You don't want your homies to have your semen on you. That's too far of a prank. That's pissing people off. No one's having a good time.
Man, that's gay.
It's gay and it's gross. That's what we said before when I was trying to start the story last time. Then it gets real gay. So after that happens, everybody's pissed off. Everybody's mad at my friend. Like, you don't do that. So me and my buddy Shelby Kyle, shout out, brother. We devise a plan to fill up a solo cup with semen. And we were going to dump that semen on my buddy's head. So my buddy takes the cup into the bathroom. I take the cup later on. None of us do it at the same time. There might have been a few little weirdos that circle jerk together. I wasn't a part of that.
How many kids?
10.
10?
10 loads.
Oh shit!
The cup was hilarious because like people have different color loads, dude. One was like real like yellowy and one was super white. I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
That dehydrated piece of shit. Come
Yeah.
on, bro. Get your water game up.
So this solo cup was probably filled up 2 inches high with cum.
Yeah.
So about 2 inches high. So
did you what order did you go in? Were you the first? Or
I was the third, and I went and watched porno in the bathroom.
Nice.
So
do you remember the video?
The video I watched?
Yeah.
I don't remember the video.
Damn.
But so my buddy's just playing his game, and he's being a dick again. He's playing like a one-player game in his living room, and everybody just kind of sitting around.
Oh, what a fuck!
So he's being a double douche. So my friend's like, "All right, it's time," and he just runs over there and he goes poof, and he dropped.
Did it spill or did it kind of like
slow mo, bro? Like slow ooze, like and it
across his face?
Runs down the front of his face, bro.
Oh no!
And he gets pissed. He shoves this dude, and he flings his face, and cum hits the wall, and he sprints upstairs, and he's leaving like a drip trail. And so after this, we're like, fuck! We're about to get in a lot of trouble. We're loud as fuck. There's semen everywhere. We fucking he just pushed our kid into the wall and broke a fucking picture. My other friend jumps over there, and he's trying to fucking fix this little statue that fell over. Made it look like Picasso. But anyways, the parents never came out, and he cleaned it all up, and he was super cool after that, and never really, fucked with people again.
Really? I think I would have got a gun and shot all of you guys.
Yeah? Well, he started it, and he didn't have a very happy birthday.
Yeah, doesn't sound like it. How is he now? Is he, is he still straight?
Do you want to be honest? He's never going to listen to this. He's been to rehab 3 times. He's a registered sex offender.
Oh, do you think you guys played a part in that?
No, he had traumatic brain injury in a 4-wheeler accident, and I think that's what all of it has to do with.
Well, congratulations. You guys came on a retard.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I like my women soft on their face and their titties.
Shout out to the retards listening.
Yeah.
And shout out to the bigger retards making this.
Yeah, right.
No, we really do love you guys and appreciate
everything.
Again, we can't say it enough how much we appreciate the feedback, the subscribes, the likes, the comments, the everything,
Yeah, I'm impressed already with the views. I don't know if you guys watched the whole fucking thing or anything, but anything's good, man. We're gonna keep putting them out whether you watch it or not. So
yeah, as long as one fucking person is getting enjoyment.
Yeah, then we're gonna keep going. So
and we like making them, and it's gonna be so much fun to start having guests on.
Oh yeah, it'd be super.
Because that'll help. That's gonna bring a wider variety of topics.
Yeah.
When we have Brett on, he's gonna want to talk comics, Pokemon, WWE.
Oh yeah.
Well, and then who knows what else we get on? Conspiracies, UFC, aliens, all sorts of shit. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
Religion. I love talking about religion for some reason.
You do. I think you like to offend people though about it. I think you like to. No,
I don't like to offend people. I just want people to realize what they believe is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
in the Bible, it says that God has created some of us to pour his glory into and created some of us to pour his wrath into, which means some of us are predestined to go to heaven and some of us are predestined to hell, and the rest of the fucking book doesn't even matter. And if you don't believe me, it's Romans 9:11. Read it through chapter 23.
What's that one that you sent me that one time?
About the woman that misses the days where the dudes had horse dicks and came like donkeys or something.
Yeah, you told me it was your mom's favorite verse.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben's mom.
Oh,
yeah, we gotta get into it. She is a dime. There's no way those titties are real. No way.
I don't think she believes in plastic surgery, but she's never had any.
Those are all natural?
I guess so.
God damn. Baby Ben got to suck on them things.
How does your mom look? I know you've seen your mom.
Oh, fuck you. Don't bring my mom into this.
Well, you got mommy issues?
Oh, no. Oh. We will fight on this podcast.
You don't like that mom shit?
No, I don't care. It's just, It's just funnier when I do it.
Yeah, it's usually how it works, bro.
I first met your mom
when I moved in here.
No, on Tinder. No, yeah. I was hoping Ben move into his apartment, and lo and behold, I think Motley Crue was playing in the background, and your mom just walked in, and just hair just in the wind. It was beautiful woman.
Oh God, you should see my dad.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Me and her make him sleep on the couch.
He likes to wear a Superman cape and jerk off in the corner.
Oh God. You talk about jerking off a lot.
I'm gonna jerk off a lot, Tracy.
Did your rash guard come in?
No, dude. I just checked the mail and it's not in yet. I'm pretty bummed.
Ah, damn.
I got a dope rash guard with Venom. You know, the comic book anti-hero from the Spider-Man series. It's fucking cool as fuck.
Do you think it's gonna give you superpowers?
I think it's gonna make me feel more cool, and I might roll better.
Really?
Who knows?
How funny would it be if, like... I mean, it'd be funnier if I wasn't telling you this.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to tell you because it'd be a hilarious concept. If I just every time you wore that rash guard, I just let you beat my ass, but I acted like I wasn't. I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
I can usually tell when people are trying to, like, let me have a position just so I can learn. I can tell, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. Like, I feel like he's letting me get a position, but I don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
But
you just
gotta pay attention.
Hit him with the Bret Hart sharpshooter.
Yeah.
You know?
That'll work.
Or the Ric Flair figure 4 leg lock, you know? Woo.
Ooh, I will do the Ric Flair. Have you seen the 30 for 30 for Ric Flair?
Bad-ass, bro.
It's one of the best.
Ric Flair is a bad motherfucker, man. Not a lot of lives have been lived like his life.
No, man, he has penetrated more women. What did he say? Does he say 10,000 on that?
Oh, man, I don't know, bro.
That's not safe.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, definitely not.
Especially in the 80s.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. You know how, like, you watch an 80s movie and you're like, that's crazy. Women don't even look like that anymore. Yeah. And then, like, 90s movies are different, and then, like, now is different. He's probably been fucking 3 different generations of bitches.
Yeah.
Whoa.
High quality.
Yeah.
And he drinks every day of his life.
He's one of those
10 beers and at least 5 mixed drinks or some shit.
He's one of those dudes that if he tried to do Sober October, he would die.
Yeah.
The alcohol withdrawals would kill him.
That's crazy that alcohol withdrawals kill people.
Yeah, and motherfuckers want to pretend like that's better for you than weed.
No way. The only thing bad for you about weed is the inhalation.
Yeah. Just don't have bitch lungs, bro. I mean, come on, let's smoke.
I mean,
let's smoke, Ben. No, but
you're not gonna live forever, anyways. Yeah. I don't want to live too late.
Yeah, you're sitting around Wi-Fi signals, you fucks. Come on. No, and I hate when people say it's a gateway, because the first time I ever smoked weed, I was drunk. Whenever I smoke, sometimes I don't want to try new shit. You know, I get all scared. I'm like, but when you're drunk, you're just like, fuck it.
Honestly, when I smoke, I just like to talk to people and watch some stuff, read a little bit, hang out. I'm pretty mellow. When I'm drunk, I mean, I've dipped my ball sack in ranch dressing and tried to dip it on my friend's head. I've done a lot of crazy shit. I ran in my underwear all the way to Whataburger in Edmond.
Oh, nice.
Just some crazy shit. Like, a lot of blackout stories. Man, I've blacked out so many times.
I have so many stupid ass things that I could tell you that I've done while I was drunk, but not a lot of and that are also embarrassing and crazy. But stories about whenever I was high, it's just like, oh damn, that dude was just high. You know? It's just like, but when you tell the drunk stories, people are just like, fuck, dude, what were you doing?
I've never gotten high and embarrassed myself, and I almost embarrass myself every time I drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, first thing people said when they hear the last podcast, damn, Ben was drunk.
I was not fucking around.
So let's talk about that, actually. So for Fucked Up Friday, I was thinking, we weren't on the same wavelength. I was thinking we start the podcast sober and, or maybe a little stoned, whatever, which is pretty much sober.
Right.
And, let's just smoke. Come on. No, I'm kidding. But I was thinking, start it, sober and then get fucked up through it. I show up to Ben's house and he's thinking we start fucked up. He's 6 beers deep, and before we even recorded it, we sat around and bullshitted and smoked and drank for what, 2 hours before.
Yeah.
Probably our best shit was in that 2 hours. We should have been recording that.
Yeah, we have some conversations that we wish we were on the podcast.
There was definitely. Yeah, sometimes like whenever I see you, I'm just like, fuck you, I ain't talking to you till we're doing the podcast. Because we're going to, spill some good shit. And then it's like, when you revisit on the podcast, it's never the same. It's like, I want to revisit something that we talked about earlier that we already,
We had some funny conversations at work today. I don't remember them anymore. We remember laughing.
Yeah, I just, I think most of the jokes was just like about sober October.
Yeah,
just everything was
pretty much.
Everything was just like, oh, fuck,
Oh, tell him, so today I was sitting in my office and Tracy came in with a dustpan.
Oh, shit!
There was a fucking baby snake in my office. It scared the ever-living shit out of me, dude.
So, flexing. Listen to him flexing in my office. I got an office. I'm Ben. Fuck you.
Tracy doesn't have an office.
I do have an office. You know those desks
under my desk.
No. You know those desks by the door?
Yeah.
That's my office.
Hell yeah.
And I fucking dare anyone to challenge that. Michael. But yeah, so somebody comes up to me and says, hey, there's a snake. Is there like a broom or a dustpan or whatever? And I'm just like, yeah. So fun fact, I thought that I was terrified of snakes, but then I was just like, I saw it and I was just like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. And I fucking scooped it up in the dustpan. I was like, damn, this is fucking hilarious. And then once I saw how scared everybody was, and I felt powerful.
Yeah,
I remember and then I dumped it out. And I came running back in with the dustpan, empty dustpan, and Ben's office always has the key in the door, so it's never locked. And I give him the look, and I start running at him, and the frantic look on his face as he's trying to get the keys out of the door, and he can't fucking do it.
It's like a horror movie when you're jiggling your key trying to get the.
It made me understand horror movies where you're like, come on, you fucking idiot, put your key in the car door and drive out of there, and they're just like, fuck, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, that would never fucking happen to me. It happened to you.
Yeah, it's the adrenaline rush, is that fight or flight thing. I think now
you were flying. You weren't fighting. You were flying.
I think now they're saying it's fight, flight, and then a lot of people just freeze. So there's the understanding of the fight or flight thing. It's also there's a third dimension now. There's a lot of people
really
freeze up. Like when a woman doesn't want to get raped, but they don't fight back, they just freeze up. A lot of people get scared. They don't move like a fucking deer,
and they don't say shit like a deer in headlights. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually,
some people run, some people fucking fight, and some people have. Some people's brain just glitches, I think, and they freeze up.
Wow. How old is that theory?
I literally read about it like a couple weeks ago. I really don't know the details, but it's fairly new, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually interesting. That's really fucking interesting. That makes a lot of sense,
though.
That makes a lot of sense. We don't know shit about the brain, though.
No.
Not a fucking...
We only know that a very small part of it seems to look like it's working. There's so many parts of our brain that we haven't tapped into correctly.
What part of the brain causes boners?
I don't know. What if there's a part of your brain that's like focused on sex, and what if you get hit right there and you're never horny again?
Damn.
Would it suck to be never horny again? Because if you're not horny, you don't worry about busting one.
Yeah, but then aren't you also like... testosterone's what drives a lot of a lot of your activities, more than just like fucking, like your competitiveness, you're just a lot.
And what you eat drives your testosterone. If you switch to vegan, you're actually going to lose testosterone and have more estrogen in your system. If you go all meat, your testosterone's going to boost up.
Did you know that if you eat mostly just Eggo waffles, you will have high as fuck testosterone?
I'm sure it'll make you kick some ass.
Dude, shout out to Eggo fucking waffles.
Man. Yeah, I want that to be our first...
So you're big into the Eggo waffles, too.
I used to be. I'm a diabetic, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking blows ass. I try to eat good all the time.
And not one of those cool diabetics that's at least fat. He's skinny as fuck.
Yeah, it hit me the opposite way. I just lost weight at an uncontrollable rate.
I still have yet to see a picture of you when you were fat.
There's a chubby face. Me and my dead friend.
Oh, well.
Look at that neck, bro. I'm fat.
Yeah, that's not that fat.
Look at those cheeks, though.
Yeah, those cheeks are fat as damn. I want to see that man's tits.
Oh, man.
Which is legal now.
Yeah, you can share the titties. It's not going to happen.
I really thought that I would see some at the fair, and I didn't.
I heard that people were planning to do something at the fair, having their boobs up.
First of all, fuck the fair. Now that I'm not a kid, it's cool to go for food, but I was just walking, and motherfuckers literally don't give a fuck where they're walking. They'll just bump into you and just not give a fuck, and it's amazing. I'm just like, god damn, I hate that because I don't really like that many people.
Yeah, highly packed places like that, I always feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure. Wish I would have gone at Sunday at 10 in the morning instead of Saturday at 9 at night.
Yeah, that sounds a lot cooler. I like to feed the goats the little oats and stuff. It tickles my hand and they look cute when you feed them. Like the little petting zoo.
Yeah, goats are fucking badass. Have you ever scared one and made it faint?
I've never been around an actual fainting goat, but I want to.
I hate when people say fainting goat. They're all fainting goats.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
That's not.
Yeah, it is if you're fucking scary enough. I feel like
you're Tracy Reader, all the goats faint.
That's not what I'm saying. I think they are all fainting. They're is that not true?
That is not true.
You're not a fucking goat expert.
My best friend in high school had a bunch of goats.
Ooh, fuck! That makes you the king of goats.
I always ask him questions about goats.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He don't know. I think they're all fainting goats. I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
He is wrong.
Fuck you. You don't know that. I think that we both don't know.
I do know.
No.
I do too. Fainting goats are a specific type of goat. There's actually an episode of Wild Boys where they explain it. It's very brief, but they explain that there's a genetic modification in these goats and they faint. Not all goats are like that.
I've never lost an argument because someone cited Wild Boys before.
Get fucked.
So, it is an actual, species?
It's it's a type of goat.
What, they're just the bitch goat?
I guess so. Imagine those goats, their predators are this will be fucking easy. Rawr.
Yeah, they probably, if they weren't domesticated, be hunted to extinction.
Yeah, I feel like there's no way there's a fainting goat in the wild. There's no fucking way.
I was listening to a story about this guy that had a feral cat.
Yeah.
And you may have heard the same story.
It sounds dangerous.
But he said when he had it at first, because it was from the wild, he said it was kind of a fucking dick, and it would be a dick to him and scratch the fuck out of him. But he said eventually the cat realized when the cat realized he wasn't trying to eat it, he was all about his owner.
Rubbing up on him and shit.
Well, and he said would purr louder than any cat you could even imagine.
Really?
And it sounded really fucking badass. And but he said other people would come over and he would fucking not give a fuck about those people. Not necessarily attack them, but stay the fuck away from me and be careful what you do to my owner.
Yeah. One of the cats here hasn't come out since both times you've been here. It hates people.
What?
There's a cat hiding under Marion's bed that you haven't seen yet.
Is it a black one? Mm-hmm. I've seen them both.
You seen them both? You saw the one with the little weird eye?
Yeah, that's what you said. You said the one with one eye. I was I don't know. I didn't fucking look at it. I don't like cats. They freak me out.
He tries to hide.
Because they're little lions, man.
Yeah,
they're little tigers. They are. They're all the same. They're just smaller. It would be, if me and one of those cats fought to the death, I'd kill it, but my arms would be scratched. I would be all fucking scratched the fuck up. It wouldn't be I was in any danger of losing my life, but it would fucking suck, dude.
Yeah.
It would fucking suck.
I'll wrestle around with my dog, and sometimes he gets mad at me, and he'll, bark and shit. If I fuck around with the cats, and they just get one mean sound at me, I get the fuck off. Fast. My dog, I'll off, you're fine.
Well, it's do they even understand, what the fuck you're saying to them? A dog, you're hey, motherfucker, and the dog's, looking at you what? But you, say that to a cat, and the cat, you don't even know, the cat's just looking at you with them lion tiger eyes.
Cats don't give a fuck. Did you know that they domesticated themselves?
What?
So, humans domesticated dogs. Humans, at some point, found a wolf puppy and wow, these are cute. We can use them for shit. Literally, back in Egypt or some shit, cats were we're tired of finding our own food and literally started rubbing up on people and domesticated themselves.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So people are worried about AI and fucking shit
Cats
taking
have been
over,
running this shit since the beginning.
and they're worried about these fucking apes that are in the Stone Ages.
Yeah,
You know, these apes that are learning how to make and use stone tools, but really cats had just fucking invaded us like this. Was like, hey motherfuckers, like, if we're just cute, we rub up on you and shit, you take care of us, right? Because you're more capable. And people were just like, fuck yeah, bro, we got you. Those manipulative little fucks, bro. Is Miriam still here? Let's go kill her fucking cats.
just think though. One day, once the cats reach their population limit, which I think this is the cat plan now. This is my new theory about cats. Once they have the high enough population,
wait, hang on. How
just
new?
now,
How new?
right now.
All right.
So the cats domesticated themselves. They're working on a fucking cat army because they know once they have the numbers, we can't defeat the cats. 2 cats, you could kill 1 cat for sure, only be fucked up. 2?
We have guns, bro.
3?
They may not know that we have guns, though.
What if they can communicate with fucking lions and leopards and lynxes and shit?
The leopard, I think, is the most... Or, is it the leopard? No, the jaguar. The jaguar is the most underrated cat.
They're smaller, but they're fucking crazy.
I saw a video...
Tigers are fucking just giant,
You
gnarly
fuck a tiger, bro.
murderers.
I saw a jaguar jump from a tree into the fucking water, kill a crocodile, and then pull it up the tree and eat it.
That's fucking crazy.
What the fuck else does that?
Yeah. Like, they have the harder things to kill for sure, because tigers, the only thing they have tigers is like deer.
Well, and you can't really sneak up on them because they have some sort of... I watched a video on it that ranked the cats from, like, toughest. And I remember tiger was number 2, and I was like, what the fuck? And then it said jaguar's number 1. I was like, bullshit! And then I watched, because I'm open-minded, and I was stoned. And it said something about their vision is basically like, you know the movie Predator?
Yeah.
Like some apex predator
they
vision.
have that fucking predator vision?
Yeah,
like
yeah, just fucking something, bro. And they swim, and they don't like... Tigers will get in water, but they don't really like it. Like, jaguars fucking bring it.
Jaguars will also trip balls.
What?
Jaguars can trip on DMT. There's like a fruit thing, and it's on Joe Rogan's podcast. You can YouTube it and shit, but there's videos of jaguars just laying on their back after eating these fruits, and they're just like, "Rawr," doing crazy ass shit because they're fucking tripping balls, man.
Really?
I think the scariest cats, though, are like the black ones. Like a black jaguar or a panther. They just look mean as fuck.
The panther's like it's really just a mountain lion.
Yeah, and then they have black jaguars, but you can kind of see their faint spots, but it's all
Yeah,
red
you don't want to run into a fucking any type of jaguar, but a black one would be especially scary for some reason. Just because, like, you see a black cat driving down the road, you're like, oh, fuck, you know, that's bad luck. But, you know, what's a black jaguar? That's bad luck. That thing will fucking kill you, too.
Bro, I'd be scared of a bobcat.
Yeah, you don't want to run into... You don't really want to run into nature.
No.
Like,
You think, like, how do people get these crazy stories of these animals with glowing eyes and claws and teeth and shit? It's because they never saw shit and they fucking came across a jaguar one day and they ran back to the tribe and like, there's a monster out there. Or they fucking saw the first bear ever and they're like, shit, there's a monster out there.
Like the theory of like genetic coding, that's why we're scared of monsters as young, as children, because
we're terrified of animals killing us in our sleep.
Yeah, and our ancestors have passed that like genetic code down.
And that's why we're scared of the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were little, afraid of the dark?
I'm a grown ass man. I'm afraid of the dark.
Are you?
Not really, but it's just like I don't think it's so much the dark that I'm afraid of. It's just like a motherfucker wants to see shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't like being unaware of what's going on.
Would you rather be blind or deaf?
I would rather be blind. I really like to hear and talk.
Yeah.
And I can listen to audiobooks and shit. I'd be fine.
You know what one of the most hilarious conspiracy theories is that I made up?
What?
What if Helen Keller didn't know what the fuck was going on, but it was just like somebody just like made everybody
her teacher
believe.
wrote her whole book.
Yeah, it's like, look, the bitch said water, and everyone's just like, yeah, all right.
I mean, that's a really good way for that lady to get famous. That's a good theory.
Yeah, and just like some like what if like her I don't know, she had like a I don't want to call it this, but for lack of better words, a handler, right?
Yeah.
She had a handler.
Yeah, she had like a teacher.
What if her?
Handler.
Yeah, a teacher. Yeah, we'll say that. Nah, handler's funnier. Her handler. Like, what if her handler was just like a really fucking just a bad person, but also like pretty smart and use that shit to get them famous and make them lots of money and.
You never know. I heard that when Helen was acting up and stuff, they would just leave the plunger in the toilet as punishment.
As punishment, or did they do that when she was being good?
Oh, you never know.
Do you think she ever experienced an orgasm?
I feel like an orgasm would be way more intense if you couldn't see, touch, or hear. Just imagine, because the only sense that she has is touch. So when she rubs one out, it probably feels fucking good.
Well, and smell and taste. But those don't really affect anything, I guess.
I guess. I forgot about the other ones.
You think she was a virgin? You think she died a virgin?
I don't know.
Probably, bro. That would have been terrifying.
I mean, how can Helen Keller give somebody a boner?
I mean, dude, people get boners for weird shit all the time.
Yeah, I know.
You ever seen fucking... Like, dude, just fucking Google. There's people married to fucking... I don't know, stupid shit. There's people married to body pillows.
Right, yeah. People fuck stuff.
You fucked a couch.
I did. I fucked a sofa back in my early masturbating days. I'm really honest on this podcast, so...
You're one of the most honest people I've ever met. It's like, even, like, you don't even give a fuck if it's embarrassing you. It's like...
I don't get embarrassed.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think when I was a little kid, I had such high anxiety all the time that I was worried about what people would think of me, till one day I just fucking snapped. I was like, I'm just going to be brutally honest, and I'm just going to let the chips fall where they may, wear it all on my sleeve, and you can accept it or not. And it's honestly made me a lot more calm of a person.
Well, now I am on the, I'm on a vision quest now.
Oh, yeah?
To embarrass you.
You can try.
Not on the podcast. It's got to be in person. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet.
You got to find something I'm ashamed of.
I think in the next jiu-jitsu class, I'm just going to tear your gi pants open and fuck you through your gi pants.
Oh, man.
Would that be embarrassing?
I'll put a pre-hole in there so they're easy to tear like they do in pornos.
Yeah. And like Hulk Hogan shirts.
Yeah? Does he pre-cuts, right?
Dude, I don't know. I feel like...
Why would he need to pre-cut?
I feel like if I was on that amount of steroids, I'd be ripping off my own shirts.
I've ripped a shirt from the top down.
Really?
I was really mad.
I thought about just doing it right now because it'd be funny, but I fucking like this shirt.
It's a good shirt. Don't do that. He has a cool floral shirt on. It's pretty colors.
People that know me, they know this fucking shirt, bro. That
is funny because I think Tracy owns like 2 shirts and 2 pairs of shorts and some Crocs.
What the fuck?
And a gi. And that's about it, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He has an orange Oklahoma wrestling shirt. He has this shirt.
No, okay. Motherfucker, those are just the ones that stand out. I haven't wore this shirt in like a month. You know how I know that? Because I fucking lost it, but I found it last night.
Oh, so he had 3 shirts until last night.
Fuck you. Dude,
he wears the same shit to work all the time.
Yeah, that's my fucking work attire, bro.
Hi, Philly. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, fucking... Ben wears a hoodie and it's 90 degrees outside like a fucking jackass.
Dude, my office gets cold.
Oh, there he goes again. My office. My office this. My office that. Fuck you.
You called it my office earlier, too.
Fuck your office, bro. I wish I would have let that snake kill you.
That snake was a little guy, but he was terrifying.
Well, 57 minutes.
Hell yeah. It's a quality cat.
Alright, yeah, quality cast. We had a little technical difficulty with the phone right there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It cut off the recording, but we'll figure out how to piece them together. What we were actually about to do is cut it off anyway, because it's 5:30. It's about time to leave for jiu-jitsu.
We gotta go to jiu-jitsu.
So, thanks for listening. Thanks for, the subscribing, liking, feedback. Thanks for hating it, even if you hate it. Thanks for even listening to it to know that you hate it.
If you hate us, just listen and focus on that.
Yeah, and tell us just listen every fucking week and tell us how much you fucking hate it, and subscribe so you know when we post, and then tell us how much you hate it every fucking week. That's the best way to get us back, is if you subscribe and listen every week.
Drop a comment and tell me you hate when I slur and drink and then I'm a dirty diabetic piece of shit.
Yep.
I don't care what you say.
Alright, love you guys. Sober October!
Sober October, stay sober. Love you guys. Peace, motherfuckers.
Fuck off.